But first up, a photograph of one of the ocean's most endangered species has been released. Now, this little-known fish is a blobfish, and it's currently being caught up and killed in the nets of crab fishermen off the coast of southeastern Australia. Now,
it's like John Prescott.
Oh, you spoilt it now.
Now, it's arguably not the most photogenic of creatures, but... Oh, no, I think it's sweet, but could this little creature be on its way out of the ecosystem? Well, the answer is yes, if something's not done too soon. So, when it comes down to it, does an animal have to be really cute for us to care?
But he's a blob, isn't he? Is he called a blob?
It's a blobfish,
He's a blobfish. Save all blobs, that's what I say.
Well, yeah, you know...
I think he's good. It doesn't matter if he's not as handsome as some fish might be.
Oh, look at
Look, he's not as handsome, but isn't he gorgeous?
He looks a bit sad, doesn't he?
He looks very sad, doesn't he?
He looks like something from Wallace and Gromit.
You know what? Yeah, you don't have to be pretty, do you? You just have to be saved.
Well, a little bit prettier than that wouldn't help, would it? I mean, really.
It doesn't matter.
It would help. Well, no, I mean, I like all animals, but I've got to say, I do prefer mine a little bit more furry than that to get the R factor. I mean, it looks like a big bogey, doesn't it? It does. He's cute and all that, but he looks like a big...
No. Hang on a minute. You can't go, oh, no, it's a bit ugly, therefore I don't care as much about it as I do as a nice rabbit.
Well, I couldn't kiss it, could you?
You wouldn't kiss a rabbit either.
I would.
You'd eat one. You wouldn't kiss it. People
But you get those they have pictures in the paper, don't they, of cats and dogs with no hair, and they always say this is the ugliest dog. And, you know, and they're still cute because they're just cute animals, but there are some animals, there are some living things that are just so repulsive and vile. It doesn't matter what they look like, you just want to kill them all.
Are you talking about men or animals?
No, I'm not talking about men. No, I'm talking mainly about cockroaches.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're just so disgusting, aren't they? And actually, when you look at them, you look at their shells, the colours are beautiful. I mean, they are. You know, but just everything that they are and they represent is so horrid. You just want to stamp them out, don't you?
Oh, no.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Mosquitoes, you don't want a mosquito, do you?
Oh, come on.
No, you see.
Let's be Buddhist about this and just put them outside. OK, also in the news, a student who was taking a class in the... Oh, this is a cracker. Taking a class at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York has accidentally damaged one of the world's most revered paintings worth £80 million. Can you imagine? Whilst admiring Picasso's The Actor, which is the painting you can see there, this poor woman took a tumble and fell into the painting, leaving a 6-inch tear in the bottom right-hand corner. Now, it's hoped that the painting can be restored before a Picasso exhibition in April. It's also thought that it could have halved the value of the painting.
Oh, dear.
Imagine going home that night and thinking... Oh, so, ladies, are we the proverbial bull in a china shop? Are we clumsy?
Just a bit. That would be me, being very clumsy amongst paintings. And,
£40 million worth of damage?
Yes, possibly. I'm getting better, I have to say, but I was very, very clumsy growing up as a girl. And I still do. You know when you get those awful days where you think, right, I'm going to wash up, and I drop a plate, and I'm like, ooh, pick it up, and then I do it again. And you just get so cross with yourself. You're like, for God's sake, because you can't believe you're being so clumsy. It makes you cross when you get older. But as I was younger, my mum had lots of ornaments around, and I did the occasional dusting chore at home. And I remember knocking something off and not sleeping for about 3 nights because I was so petrified of actually having to come clean. And, of course, I didn't. Glued it up, turned it round and prayed that I'd get away with it. I used to knock everything over.
Do you know, I was in a hotel once in Malaysia, and in the minibar, I don't know what I was doing in the minibar, but there's, like, in the minibar, there was, like, a whole great big tray full of glasses, like wine glasses, brandy glasses, champagne glasses, loads of them. Anyway, for some reason, I thought the tray was, like, on a pulley kind of thing. And it wasn't. Oh. And I pulled it out, and every single glass just fell on the floor. And everyone from around came running. They thought something really terrible had happened. And the main reason they came running because I couldn't stop laughing. I was screeching with laughter because there was just glass everywhere. It was carnage. Apart from that, I'm really good. Honestly, I don't... And I actually... You know what really annoys me? Like, you know, clumsy people in... You go around museums and people are, like, sitting on the exhibits and things because they think they can just sit in them and there's big signs everywhere saying, don't sit here, this is historic, it's priceless, it's valuable. And people are just sitting... And it really makes me annoyed.
And eat their sandwiches sitting there as well.
Yeah.
I know.
Put chewing gum on them. I've seen that.
But I'll tell you what, the other day was one of my worst nightmares. I was with Ollie. Obviously, he's only 3, you know, and I was holding his hand and we were in this big store, walking around, and as I turned around in slow motion, dropped his hand, and he started to run, and we were in the glass department, cut glassware, and he just ran, and I started to sweat and shake, and he just ran all through the different aisles. And I think, any minute now, they're all going to go... And he ran all the way back to me, and I was like this. I couldn't stand it. The most frightening moment of my life. I was covered in menopausal sweat.
Do you know, my nickname at school was Calamity Cake because I used to drop everything. I could just hold something in my hand and it would, like David Copperfield had possessed me, just fly out and drop on the floor. Anyway, I thought, well, I was away in Rome shooting a show and I found this beautiful dinner service and I thought, I've got to have it. It was a really good price. I'm gonna carry it home. So I did. I bought this beautiful dinner service and I thought, you can't pack it. I've got to carry it by hand. So me and a friend carried it through, you know, the X-ray machines onto the plane. I sat with it on my lap all the way home, get at Heathrow, get in the cab, like, don't do speed bumps, you know, got the driver all the way home, got to the front door.
Dropped it.
Oh, no.
You didn't?
How annoying.
Only 2 plates. So it doesn't work. It just, you know, now it's
ruined.
all wrong. It's all wrong. And I phoned the place up and I said, can you send me some plates? They said, no. They were Italian. They got angry with me. It's put me right off the whole thing.
You chump.
Chump.
You are.
On which note?
The only thing
We're off
I
for a
ever
break.
did once, I actually threw my whole dinner over Bill Roach, Ken Barlow in Coronation Street. It was actually, we were just at a dinner and I was being really nice and tidy and I just had you know when you have a twitch in your arm? And it was gravy and peas and everything and I threw it and he was covered in just all of his tucks. But the lady next to me who played Mavis, do you remember Mavis? Oh. She'd had one too many to drink. She went, this'll cure it, and threw her wine and went, oof.
OK, we're off for a break after.